Hello everybody, and welcome to the 17th episode of my Create Astral Let's Play series. Last episode, we finished off doing a whole bunch of fun stuff, and this episode, we are going to continue on. We go to the quest book right over here. You guys can see, last episode, we were able to get ourselves the NAK cells right here, as well as getting ourselves the inner machinations, I guess you can say, the machine parts unlocked. We also were able to get ourselves a little bit of the upgraded armor of military-grade space gear. Now, there's a couple things that I need to do right now, and that is, well, I guess a couple things I have to do to unlock the rocket here. The first one is make engines, and the second one is, I guess, just make engines, because that's all I have to do. I did already go ahead and craft as much as I can here already, so I do have the circuit, I have the Austrian blocks, I have the two digital displays on my steel blocks, and I did go ahead and just put the Austrian engine in there because it was very easy to make. So all I have left to do is the four engines. So to make an engine, oops, I just turned it off. So engine, let's add that. We are going to need to put a motor with these guys in here. A 60 NAK cell and a capacitor. Capacitors are easy, we can go ahead and craft them pretty much right now if we wanted to. But to make the motors, we have to go, I think it was 1, 2, 3. And I might as well just put all of it in there. And I think this was the motor recipe right there. And with that, we can get ourselves a motor. Now we have to do this a couple more times because we need, I think, 4 motors in total for everything. I think it was 4 motors, yeah, because each one takes 1. So if we just do this 2 more times, we should have all the motors we need right there. And that should be a quest complete too, honestly. Yes, it is. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And where are my machine parts? There they are. I don't know why my machine parts are in there for some reason. And I probably put them in there without me realizing it, to be honest with you, because that's just how I roll. 1, 2, 3, and then finally our last motor is right here. Now I'm in the moment. Did I make extra motor accidentally? I guess I did. That's fine though. So what I want to do now is go ahead and get my wireless crafting grid open over here. Then to make this, we're going to need to get some of these guys. Probably need 4 of these because 1 per motor. I'll just put 1 motor I don't need back into there. And then we are going to need, finally, the 60k cells, which I should just have on the other side of the door. Actually, I think 60k cells are downstairs. So I'll run downstairs and check that out right now. Yep, right over here in the corner. Now we have 16, and we need 4 to get the amount we need. So what I can quickly do is just go ahead and, let's see, are we going to place it in? So I can go ahead, I'm going to quickly set up a little bit of a, I guess, semi-automatic setup so I can get myself the engines going. Now, I don't know how useful the engines are outside of this. Engines have some use, it looks like, but not enough where I think it's makes sense to automate it. Let's see. Looking device sounds kind of cool. I mean, engines look like they have their uses, but not enough for me to actually go ahead and make a automated setup for it. So I honestly, what I think I might do is I'm gonna go upstairs. Is it daytime out? No, it's nighttime out. We should sleep so we can get that over with. So our solar panels start doing the good stuff again. Now that we've slept, we can go upstairs and find my way. What I'm probably going to do, to be honest with you guys, is I already have that set up right there. I'm probably just gonna remove the pieces and put in these 4 pieces right here. Actually, do I have any precision mechanisms? Or because if I don't, I'm going to have to go ahead and make them. So I have 5. Actually, that's perfect, because I only need 4. So I'm very annoyed by that achievement loss, but it's fine. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is I'm just going to replace these guys here and get ourselves the stuff back. So we can probably just remove it, popping it up into here. And 8, and now I should have to do, I think it was engine, coolant cells, and then capacitors. And all I have to do is throw these guys down. 1, 2, 3. Get ourselves the engine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to craft myself up the other 3 engines right here. And when I get them crafted in, we can start to actually make our rocket. Alrighty, guys. I got the engines crafted up here, and all I should have to do is pop them right there, and we can go ahead and create ourselves the rocket. That should have completed the engine quest right here. Excuse me. Looks like I'm gonna have to make another engine again because I didn't accept the quest just yet. That's kind of annoying, but that's small TNT. That's kind of cool. So I'm gonna do this pretty quickly. I think I have some extra plates being made over here. It's kind of annoying, but I'm gonna go ahead and craft another one of those Ostrom rockets. So if we just pop these guys into here, the engine, as you guys can see, is very easy to make. So that's why I just went ahead and made it earlier, because I'm gonna grab myself one of those sturdy plates over here. This is what I get for doing stuff out of order, guys. I have to go ahead and make another engine quickly. And then skadoosh, and boom. That should complete both of those quests. I can pop that back in there. Hopefully that engine will be used for something else in the future. Stroffer mushrooms. I don't know what that is, but they are mine. Might as well just put all this stuff into my bank. Where's my gears and stuff? One of my gears and stuff is over here. I don't know where my gears and stuff is. Hopefully I didn't misplace it. I'm sure I'll find it eventually. Honestly, it's probably upstairs from when I was building all the stuff up there, so I'll probably go ahead and find it there. But what I think it's time to do now is get ourselves... I think I have an extra launch platform in here. Yes, I do. And let's see, I have food. What I should go ahead and get right now is some oxygen tanks. So we have extra ones while we're in space. As you guys know, this is how I like to roll. I'd like to always have extra stuff with me just in case. Now, I don't think I'm going to need my wireless craft element space because I can't access it there, so I'll just drop it off here. I probably won't need pipes and stuff, to be honest with you. It's just my pipes and stuff. So I'll pop that stuff in. Actually, no, never know. I'll keep it with me. I'm hoping that I can just step up here and we can find other pipes and stuff. Or gears and stuff. Gears and stuff might be over here because I was working on stuff down below. But what we need to do anyways is grab ourselves some fuel. So I am sure we can at least get the fuel over here. Which is right here. It looks like we're actually backstepping on that now. So I'll just grab 6 because I need 3 to come back and 3 to go there. I wonder where my gears and stuff... I don't know where my gears and stuff is. That's kind of annoying. Is it down here? It might be down over here too. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get ready to go to Mars. I'm going to just... Or sorry, Mercury. I'm going to quickly see if I can find gears and stuff, and if I can't, I'll just meet you guys at my launch platform. I couldn't find gears and stuff, but that's fine for now. Let's just get ourselves ready to go to Mercury. We have all of our oxygen tanks. We have a pickaxe. We have our wrench, which I'm probably not going to need, but that's fine. We have fuel cells to come back, and we have another launching pad that we can use to come back from the space. So I think I have everything I'm going to need. So let's take off and go ourselves all the way until Mars. Oh, we can go to Mercury and Venus. But we're just going to go to Mercury for now. So let's go to Mercury. I wonder, does Venus have... I was hoping it would have oxygen, but I guess it doesn't. What are we going to do these other planets in the future? Is there a Tier 4 rocket? Lithium! Let's slow our land. We can see the vagueness of the world around us, at least. Looks like we're pretty high up. I might go back into... This is a very funky spawn. This is honestly kind of a disappointing biome to spawn in. If it's going to be like this. But it's at least... Is that zinc just in the walls? Okay. So I'm hoping we can get ourselves a rocket back. And let's see what this ore is over here. Deep slate calorite. Is calorite the good stuff we unlock from this world? I'm guessing that's the good stuff we unlock from this world. So it looks like we unlocked the subatomic one. Oh, there. So Modpack complete is coming up. I'm very excited to get there, guys. I'm very excited to get to Modpack complete. So let's see. We get apple pies. We get some of that stuff. It's iridium alloy. How do I process? So wait, where's my start? So this is the next one. So task raw iridium. I'll just check this off because I haven't got iridium. Iridium ore can be obtained from placing your iridium ore blocks into an industrial grinder. To start with, you are going to want to get one of these set up. Iridium alloy plates can be pressed from a mixture of metals. Follow the recipe chain branching off from the initial Chapter 5 quest to discover more. I'm guessing that's probably this one right here. That's honestly pretty easy to get if you're gonna ask me. Looks like we're gonna have to go along here to get some viridium. So what I might do is just see if how we can get this right here. So we can wash that. Let's see. Can we get this in another way? Okay, so we can crush stuff. But we're not on Venus, we're on Mars. So we can wash it. Is there any way we can get this? So I'm just trying to see if we can do like the what if there's a sand version of this place? If there's like a Venus sand. So there's Mars sand, there's red sand. So there we go, Venus sand. Can we use this for anything? So we can get compressed air, we wash it. So it looks like this stuff here we can't use for anything. Actually, we should go look up mercury. Mercury stone. Mercury cobblestone. Can we use this for anything? Can we use the stone for anything? It seems like we can't, so I think we're gonna actually have to collect all the stuff we want on the planet here. So I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna collect a whole bunch of stuff that we need. Oh, iridium ore already. That's nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of just mining here. I did get a whole bunch of stuff here anyway, so I might as well just continue mining for quite a while. I just about finished mining, guys, but on my way, I guess, out of Mars to find or out of Mercury to find a decent place to land. I just about finished mining, guys, and while I was trying to find a good place to take off, I found the structure here, and I thought we could just check it out together. So let's just see what's here. I don't really know what's going to happen here, but it looks like there are stuff here, so we are going to have to do some fighting. But I realized I didn't bring a weapon with me. So that's not good, but we can at least see if we can get some interesting loot here by sneaking around. I want to get this ore. Any ore I can get, I'll grab. And with that, we got that completed. Now there's some stairs over here, so let's see if we can just sneak our way in. Oh, this is a terrible fortress. That's like, oh, there's a loot beam over there. So let's see what that's over there is. Looks like a skeleton that just died here for some reason. I don't really know why. So it looks like it's just typical loot. So it's probably not going to be that good of loot then. We'll check this one over here just to see what this one is over here, but I am pretty sure it's not going to be that good of loot. Like some horse armor. Okay, not gonna lie, it's kind of creepy being in here with no lights. But it honestly doesn't seem like there's too much good stuff going on here, so let's see what's up here. Oh, there is stuff over there, and I don't have any means to fight them, so we're just gonna run away. So we're gonna just... Yes, I see the blaze behind me, but I have no means of fighting it right now. I already have blazes automated, or blaze stuff automated, so I don't really need them right there. But what I think we're gonna do right now is head back. It looks like there's not gonna be really any good loot here anyway, so we'll just run away for dear life. What I will do, however, is I'm gonna take off the top of this roof over here, I think. Can we make it? No. Let's see. I got some building blocks in here. I can probably just pop one right there. Where the blaze is at? Probably below me. That's fine though. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop our launch down. That guy scared me. We are going to, I think it's M. And we're gonna create a waypoint saying launch pad. Now, when we ever come back, we know where our launch pad is, and we can just pop our rocket back down. Fill her on up. Oh, actually, I need to fill her on before I go inside of it. And now we can just head back to Earth. We're back on Earth, guys, and as I was looking through the quest line over here, I was thinking about what I want to do next. And I think what that is going to be is actually going over here a little bit. Now, we do have viridium, which we're going to have to process in an industrial grinder, as you can see right here. But before I got there, I wanted to get a few things ready first. Namely, I want to get viridium up and running. So how do we get viridium? We get viridium by pouring lava onto seared stone. It looks like that's about 2.5 buckets. I think that's about how much that is right there. So what I did to kind of initiate this is over here I did set up a way for us to get the seared stone. Over here, because this guy has essentially been turned off, because he's backstuffed completely on the andesite compound, I ended up just pulling the clay balls from there, and I ended up pulling andesite from there as well. And then putting the andesite, using these storage buffers, into the seared tank right here. Then, I am pulling those coal bales out and putting it into a seared smelter right here. And what I'm doing is I am pulling more of these guys from over here, because this guy's already back over here, and then putting it into a storage buffer here because I don't need, 2048 right here in this little storage guy right here because he's just feeding this guy as much as he can. And of course I'll back stuff once this is maxed out anyways. But I thought this would be something good so we can have seared stone being at least somewhat automated. So now what we need to do is go upstairs, and we need to take the seared stone and use it with lava, as I said. Now all of our lava is over here. So what I'm going to have to do is, how do we make it again? I'm already forgetting, and we pour lava on it. So there's a couple things we can do, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply get a pump. Let's see if I have any pumps extra. And do I have any melters extra too? Don't have any melters extra, but I can make some melters pretty easily with the stone, with the seared bricks I have here. Now can I make these? It looks like I have to make it in there, so I'm probably going to, looks like I got 4, that's not enough though. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and create myself another seared smelter, and probably a seared melter as well, a seared heater, because I think you need kind of both them for it to work together. And then somewhere around here, I might just do it back here because I have more space back here. I am going to have it just automatically pump into one of those and just kind of get it going because I want to get the viridium going before I start working on how to break it down into the olivine sheets here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get a little bit of that automated, then I'll pop you guys back and show you guys what I did to do that. The setup was actually significantly more easy than I thought it was going to be. I realized I can just skip the entire melter part and just put it directly into the casting basin right here. And with this, we have ourselves a whole bunch of viridium. Now, all this viridium was made by this. I did have some extra viridium in my system that I just cleared out and put into here. But this has probably made around 30 viridium so far by itself. So now that we have viridium automated, I don't mind starting to get into this over here. And it looks like the industrial grinder has a multi-block. Fortunately, we know we can do this stuff pretty easily. So let's just get back to an area where we can do some multi-crafting, which should just be over here. And let's go ahead and I think we need 8 of these. Wrong button. We'll take those off. So 26 in total, plus the industrial grinder. So if we go to, I think it was casing, what are they called? I think it was these, right? Let's just confirm right before we go ahead and do that because I don't want to waste too much materials. Perfect. So we need 26 of these guys. There we go. So I guess we'll take 28. We'll just pop 2 extra ones in there. Looks like I got some extra ones from earlier anyways, but that's really fine. So we'll take our lead guys out. I only need 8 of these if you guys remember. So we'll just pop down 8. And am I doing this wrong? Upgrade. Oh, steel plate, not lead. Dirt. So steel plates. Easy enough. Now we got ourselves advanced machine casings, and we should be good on those. So now we should have pretty much all the stuff we need. Oops, I don't know why I was doing that. So we have 8 of those. We have 18 of those. Now we have to go ahead and make ourselves. I guess we're going to make ourselves more engines. So I guess it's good I made another engine earlier. So I'm going to have to go ahead and craft that up. But what we can, at the very least, do is see if we can make the other parts of it first. I don't know why I keep exiting out of that because I need to add it to my hotbar over there. So let's see how far we can craft into this. Or I need to pause and take you guys out. So it looks like I already have an industrial electrolyzer extra. We can go ahead and craft this up very easily by just coming right on over here and getting ourselves 2 more of these guys' plates. Boom, boom. We can put that stuff back in. Now we already have those guys. Can I go ahead and make these? I can, but I need to get myself some more diamond dust. So if we check out my diamond supply, it is dwindling. How many diamonds am I going to need? So how many times will I need this craft recipe? So just 1 crafting recipe. This will need 4 diamonds. Okay, that's 5. Then we can go ahead and drop these guys in the grinder over here. Just right here. Is anything else in here right now? Is anything in here right now? We'll take those Astral plates and just pop them in the system. in. Now we need to go ahead and make ourselves more of these guys. Now, I do already have one motor, I'm pretty sure, still in here. And I think this needed 3, it said, right? So I need 3 motors, so I need to go ahead and craft 2 more of these guys. So I think it was machine parts. It was rubber. And it was copper sheets. With these guys, we can go ahead and craft these up while we're waiting for the other pieces to be done crafting. You must have got solder or something. So remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. We'll do this crafting recipe. I think it was... Did I do it backwards? I'm pretty sure this was the recipe. Unless it was... switched. No, I was right. That was weird. I don't know why that didn't work. I may have just not put enough of these guys in there. So I need 1 more, so this will be the last one I need. And I need to go ahead and start crafting these guys into the engines. Hopefully the diamonds are done now, so I can go ahead and just craft at least those diamond saw blades with you. Then we can start, then I can kind of just cut quickly and start making the other pieces of the engine. Perfect. So let's get back into draw range. Pop these guys back in here. And steel ingots. Okay, I guess I might have to do a little bit more stuff than I need to, because I need to go back downstairs and get myself some steel ingots. Do I have any steel? Do I have like steel blocks or anything? No, but I do have a whole bunch of steel. So I'm gonna have to go downstairs. I'm gonna have to make myself some steel ingots down here. And I'm also just gonna go ahead and make myself the what's it called? The 3 engines as well. If you guys aren't wondering, I had to run another line of ME cable because this ME cable is now maxed out on 32 channels, so I can't use it anymore, so I had to run another run over. I'll probably set it up relatively soon, but we'll see if I actually do that or not. All the engines are crafted up, and we can go ahead and get ourselves the industrial grinder. Now we need to make the industrial grinder itself. I'm assuming it's going to be... I guess I might have to change my plans. I was going to put it right back here, but this is kind of in the way, so I may have to do a little bit of changing back here for this to work. Okay, now that we have that more or less cleared out, what we can do is start putting in the actual multi-block. Now, my guess would be this. It would be a flat bottom right there. Actually, sorry, not a flat bottom right there. I don't think... Actually, no, this one might be an actually... Wait, let me see this. It did want 18 of these. So, my guess would actually be this. It's going to be hollow here in the middle, but have this be completed right here. And then right there, and right there. Well, I tried. I was pretty close to the correct answer, but I forgot that we need to put a bucket of water in the inside right there. And we also need to put the grinder in the middle, not on the bottom part. So the grinder needs to go right here, and then this should be the completed multi. I'm probably going to have to pull power like I did for this one to over here, but we do have our grinder, and we can set up our automation for it, for turning the... Where'd it go? The olive bean? I think it was, yes. The olivine. And I think, do we make it? So that looks like it needs to be made with a superheated guy. Let's see, viridium. If we put the viridium in the crusher. Wait, did I not need to make this? I'm confused now. Oh. This was to process that. But to get the viridium, what I can do is I can just put a capacity card into this guy back here so I can pop down to there to get the viridium crushed. And then I can add some more outputs over here. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. I think I understand what's happening. So I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, I'm going to add the viridium over there. I'm probably going to have to figure out how to get some more channels over here because I don't think I have any more channels available because if you look to the top one, we get up here, we should see this one is actually full. So I may have to pull more channels off of this guy over here to actually get it to work. Which, I mean, it won't be the end of the world, but it is something I'm going to have to do. Just put these guys back because I don't want these guys right now in my inventory. So yeah, I'm going to probably have to get some more channels running over here. Again, probably just pull it off of that guy right there that I brought down. That I was going to use for this guy anyways. So once I get that going, we can then go ahead and start getting, I guess, olivine set up. I got our industrial grinder here set right on up. Just continue pumping out stuff for us. And I also have our olivine dust right on the back over there. So now that I have those two set up, I should have an easy time getting ready for some stuff. So now we have this guy checked off, and this guy I might have to just break the block and place it again to get that going. So I'll probably end up doing that. But what I want to work on right now is, I think, actually getting these circuits here. Because I was looking down the line to see what's happening next, and it revolves around this astral matter happening next. And this right here uses, 2,000 units of energy per tick, which is a lot. So I was trying to figure out ways we can make a lot of power. And I saw something like the plasma generator, I saw the lightning rod, and I guess I also saw the quantum solar panel too. If we had 3 or 4 quantum solar panels, that should be enough to power one. But that requires the shimmer dust in the first place, or sorry, the refined shimmer in the first place. So I was thinking, if I can get myself one of these plasma generators, I can probably make a lot of power for myself. I may pop into produces energy by using helium plasma. Helium plasma. How do we make this stuff? In the fission reactor with deuterium, helium-3. That from tritium and deuterium. Okay, so that might be a little bit more than I was hoping to do. So what I might honestly do for now, at this point, is do what I have over here and get 9 of these solar panels and have them putting it into an MFSU, and have an MFSU just dedicated to powering one. Or I might just have a whole bunch of those, maybe even 12 of those, or maybe 18 actually. I think I'll do 18. Or no, 18, 16. I'll do 16 solar panels surrounding one of the generators, these guys right here, the matter fabricators. And then when I eventually get more of the astral matter, I can eventually turn those 8 into 2 of those normal quantum solar panels, and then we can continue on going from there to getting ourselves more of that stuff. I'm guessing this is probably the line where you get that fancy stuff unlocked. Radiant armor. Ooh, it's fancy looking. So what I want to do next is work on probably getting the calorite melted down and smelted down. To get that, it looks like we're going to have to either blow it or crush it. I'm probably going to crush it because that should get me more of the calorite than not. So if let's see, I have 80, how much was that again actually? It was 83, we're starting off with 83 calorite. And we don't want to get hurt. So if we just drop this in here, we'll see how many calorites we get out of it. On there. And our calorite should be at the back over here. That's more than 83, I'm pretty sure. So that means we got, we got a few extra to say the least. So what I would pop this over here to wash, but I don't think it would work because of the filter on there. So can we do anything else with this? We can smelt it down in a smelter, so I may end up doing that. Can I turn this into like a... No, I can't. I actually can't even wash this in the first place, so I have to smelt it down in a smeltery. So I'm going to go smelt it down in a smeltery, pretty much all of them, and once I get them all smelted, I'm going to turn them all into probably just bricks, so that I can just get the actual ingots for myself to use. Now that we have all of the calorite smelted on up, I was able to take the block forms, I put 7 of them into the calorite blocks, and then I still had 64 nuggets from when I was cleaning out the iridium. I should have more iridium, actually more calcite and stuff down here too, so I can have even more of that. Now we should have all the stuff we need. We have the the goofy machine parts, we have the lithium, and we have our calorite. And to make these guys right here, we put it all over, put an advanced circuit all over with with lithium. We smack it with a mechanical press, then we put one machine part, and then we put one calorite pin, not electrolyzed, just a normal pin. And the pin is of course made probably the exact same way in a rolling machine as the predecessor of the electrified golden pins was. However, I am going to live the next episode. Next episode we are going to get these guys created on up, and then we can start working our way down to getting the astral matter. Hopefully, I think next episode's goal would probably be to get the astral matter and see if we can get that in a timely manner. But I'm not sure, but well, let's try to. So, yes. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode. I'm going to throw my iridium back in there. How much? I think we should have a full stack of iridium now. Nice. I might as well throw this extra stack of iridium back into the industrial grinder so we can get that going as well, so we get just a bit more iridium that we can. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching the 17th episode of my Create Astral Let's Play series. I'll see you guys next episode where we work on, as I mentioned, the industrial computing unit, as well as hoping we can unlock some of that refined shimmer. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you next episode. Bye, guys.